Hi, welcome to Inkpot. In this video, we are going to continue with the numericals of process costing. So, few more examples of process costing. Let's study. The following data are available pertaining to a product after passing through two processes A and B. Output transfer to process C. So, we have already, our product has already passed through process A and B, and now the output of process B is being transferred to process C, and we are given with the output, that is 9120 units for this much value, right? 49263. Now other expenses are given to you, and we are given that the wastage of process C is sold at rupee 1. So value of wastage is rupee 1 per unit. The overhead charges are 168% of direct labor. The final product was sold at 10 per unit, fetching a profit of 20% on sales. So the final product is not transferred to the finished stock account, rather we are selling it at a profit of 20% on sales. So we have to find out the wastage, we have to find out the units of output. We are not given with anything. So in this question, it is bit tricky question. So let's do it. Now see. One second. So it's a bit tricky question. Now we have to find out the value. I don't know what is the units of output. So let us assume that I'm writing here. Let output one second. At this part, please. Yes, please. Now let's do this question. So we are given that let output, as we don't have units of output, so I am assuming let output is equal to X, right? Now we know that selling price is 10 per unit. So this is 10 per unit. So output multiply by selling price, output into selling price per unit will give you sales. Therefore sales is equal to 10x, right? Now we all know that, so value of sales is equal to 10x, right? We all know that input minus normal loss is equal to output right. So we have units of inputs are given to us. The input for process C is 9120. So I'm writing here 9120 units minus normal loss. I don't know what is normal loss, is equal to output is X, right? So it's X or normal loss. Now, so 9120 minus X is equal to normal loss. So these are the units of normal loss. Now we know that normal loss is sold for 1 rupee per unit. So therefore 911 into 9120 minus x is equal to normal loss value. Okay. So value of normal loss is equal to 9120 minus x ultimately. I hope you are clear with this. Now see, now let's do this question once. I'm going to prepare process C account. So this is process C account, right? So we have particulars, we have units, rupees, particulars, units and rupee. Particulars, units, rupees, particulars, unit and rupees. This is the format, general format of process account. Now let me write all the expenses here. To transfer from previous process is 9120 and the value is something like 49263, I suppose. This is the value. So 49263. I'm noting down the other expenses like materials, to labor, to direct expenses, to overheads. So let me check the value of material. I suppose it is 1420. So I'm writing here 1420. Then we have 6500 as labor. Direct expenses are 1605 and overheads. And the overheads are 168% of. These are 168%, right? So 168%. So 168% of direct labor. When you will calculate the value of overheads, you will get 168% into 6500. So you'll get the value as 10920. 10920, right? So that is the value of overheads. Now we have to calculate so let me calculate. So let me calculate here only. So it is so I'm writing here only now. We know that sales is equal to 10x. We have profit is 20% on sales, so profit, value of profit is equal to 2x. These are values now. So value of normal loss is equal to, we all know that, sorry, it is 9120 minus x into 1. So it will give us 9120 minus x. This is the value of normal loss. So now we know that profit is shown on this side, right? And normal loss and sales are shown on this side. So we know that total cost is this. This is the total cost: 49263, 1420, 6500, 1605 plus 10920. So this is the total cost. If you will do the total of this, you will get roughly around 69768. So I'm writing here cost plus profit. So you'll add profit here. So cost plus profit. So you'll write profit here, right? We don't know what is profit. I'm roughly writing here, it is 2x, right? So cost plus profit. Here we will show a wastage by wastage, which is 9120 minus x. 9120 minus x. I don't know the exact value of x, so I'm writing here 9120 minus x by sales, which is, again I'm writing here in 10x, right? So it is 10x. So this side should be equal to this side, right? So is equal to normal loss or wastage plus sales. Now we know that cost is equal to, after adding this, we know that cost is equal to 69768. 69768 plus profit is 2x minus normal loss is 9120 minus x plus 10x, right? So this is, now we know so in order to open the bracket, 69768 plus 2x is equal to 9120 plus x plus 10x. So it is so 69768 69768 minus 9120 is equal to x. So it is plus 10x, right? So you will get, on solving this, you will get 60648 is equal to 7x. So x is equal to 60648 divided by 7. We will get the value, which is, value comes out to be, x is now 60648 divided by 7, it is 8664 units. So 8664 units, these are x, 8664 units. So now we have 8664 units into 2 into 8664 is equal to 17328 as profit, right? Here we will get minus 9120 now the wastage is, let's calculate the wastage now. We all know that wastage is equal to, how much is the wastage? It is sold for 1 rupee per unit, and the units of wastage 9120 minus 8664, 9120 minus x, it is 456 units. So 456 units I am writing here, 456 right? And the value is also, it is 1 rupee 456, right? Units of sales are 8664 into 10, 86640, right? So this is how we will do. So 86640 plus 456 is equal to 87096. Here the total is 87096, and on this side the total is 69. The total here is 69768, 69768 plus the profit is 17328, 87096. So the total is same, 87096. This is the final answer, right? Now let's move on to the next question. This is our next question. Sorry, here we are supposed to make the normal, calculate the normal wastage, abnormal effectiveness. Now let's see what are these terms. So let's start with the question. Our product passes through three processes A, B and C, right? The normal wastage of each process is as follows. We are given with the process A has 3% wastage, process B 5%, process C 8%. The wastage of process A, the wastage is sold at 25 paisa per unit. Process B wastage is sold for 50 paisa per unit, and that of process C is 1 rupee per unit. So 10,000 units were issued to process A in the beginning of October at rupee 1 per unit, and the remaining information is given. Process A, B, C information is given. Material, labor and direct expenses are given, and output in units are given to us. So let's do it first. So I'm writing here it's 1 second. This is process A account. Again, particulars, units, amount, units, amount. So this is column for units, this is amount, these are again units, this is amount, right? So now I'm also doing process B account here. So process B account, again we have particulars, units, rupees, particulars, units and rupees. So these are units, these are rupees, units and rupees. Now let's do. So first of all, we are given that how many units are transferred. So we are given that in the beginning 10,000 units were issued to process A at rupees 1 per unit. So 2 units issued to input, right? So inputs is equal to 10,000 units at the rate of 1 rupee each. So value is also 10,000. Other expenses were given like material, labor, and we were given with direct expenses, right? So material is of 1000, labor I suppose was for 5000, and direct expenses are 1050, right? Now we are given that we have normal wastage by normal loss and the output by transfer to, the output of this process will be transferred to process B, right? So let's check how much was the output. The output of process A is 9500 units. So I'm writing here 9500 units. Now let's check the normal loss. So the normal loss of processes is 3%. So 3% always means the 3% of input, right? Normal loss is always the percentage of input. So 3% of 10,000 is equal to 300 units, right? And the output is sold for 25 paisa per unit. So 300 into 0.25 will give you 75 rupees. So the value of this wastage is 75 rupees. Is that clear? Now let's see the total. The total of this side is 10,000 and total here is 9500 plus 300. It is 9800. That means something is missing here. So the hidden information is that we have abnormal loss also. So 95 plus 200 is missing. So 200 units are treated as abnormal loss, right? So abnormal loss, now we have 10,000 units for both the sides. Now how to find out the value of abnormal loss? So 10,000 plus 1,000, 11,000 plus 5,000, 16,000 plus 1050, 17,050. So I am writing here on working notes. One second. So I'm writing here only right now. So working note. Now working note is the value of 10,000 units is 17050, right? Out of which 300 units are lost and the value is 75 rupees. So net cost of 9700 units. So these are units, this is the value. So what you have to do is you have to deduct the normal loss from the units, right? Units of normal loss from the input units and the value of normal loss from the total cost. So you'll get the value of these units. So 9700 units value rupees 17050 minus 75 will give you 16975, right? 16975. So this is the cost. So that means cost per unit is 16975 divided by 9700, right, into, this will give you value of 200 units by unitary method. So you'll calculate, if you'll calculate the value, you'll get the value of 200 unit is 350, right? So this is the value of abnormal loss. So I'm writing here the value of 200 unit is 350. Hope that's clear to you. We'll do once again, right? And now the balancing figure is 16625. 16625. This is the value of 9500 units, our closing stock. So the total here is 17050, 17050, right? Now output of this unit will be output of this process will be transferred to here. So to transfer from B A process, it is 9500 units are transferred and the value is 1625. Write down the other expenses to material, to labor, to direct expenses, and the value of material here is 1500, 8000, 1188. So 1500, 8000, 1188. It was 1188, right? So this is the value. Here we are going to show by normal loss. So normal loss is how much? Let me check the percentage of normal loss. It is 5%. So 5% means the 5% of normal loss is always the percentage of input units. So 5% of 9500, right, will give you 5% of 9500 is 5% of 9500 is 475. And these are the units of input. So 5% of this, I'm writing here 5% of 9500, right? So it is 475 and the value is, let me check, the value of wastage in process B is 50 paisa. So 50 paisa it means 0.50. 475 into 0.50, it is 237.5 approximately. So I'm writing here 238, right? Now we have to write the output units by output transfer to process C. So output of this unit, it will be transferred to process C. Now let me check how much is the value of process transfer to process output units. So there are 9100 units. So I am going to transfer 9100 units to process C. But how much is the value? Let's do the total first. Here the total is 9500 and here the total is 9100 plus 475 means the total is 9575, right? So that means 75 units are extra. So that means we do not have any abnormal loss here, rather we have a abnormal gain, abnormal effectiveness, to abnormal gain or effectiveness. So what is this abnormal gain or effectiveness? Abnormal gain or abnormal effectiveness means when we get more units, when we can produce more than the units expected to be produced. So that is known as abnormal effectiveness, right? So we have 75 units here. Now, so the total here will also be 9575. Now, how to calculate the value of this 75 units? It is to be calculated in the similar manner we have calculated this value. So let me show you here in the working notes. So working notes again. So how much was the value? Let me check. Now the total is 16625 plus 1500 plus 8000 plus 1188. When you will add all this, you will get 27075, right? 27. So value of 9500 unit is 27075 and deduct the normal loss units from here. It is 475 minus the value of abnormal loss is 238. So 1 second, I have done something wrong. The total is wrong, I suppose. The total is, let me calculate the total here. 16625 plus 1500 plus 8000 plus 1188. So the total is 11883. Sorry, 166 thousand plus 27313. The total is 27313 minus 238. You will get 27075, and here you will get 9025, right? So now we have to find out the value of abnormal loss. So let's see how much are the units of abnormal loss. Sorry, we have abnormal gain 75 units. So we can find out the value. 27075 is the cost of 9025. So we'll get the cost per unit of this, cost per unit of good units. So into how many? 75. So it will be 225, right? So now the value is 225, right? So the value of 75 units. Now we can calculate the balancing value here. So balancing value here is, calculate the balancing figure. It is for 27300. So I'm writing here 27300, right? And then do the total. So total here is 27538, 27538, 27538, right? So this is process B account. In similar manner, we can prepare process C account. So I'm writing here units, rupees, units, rupees, and this is your process C account, right? So process C account. Now in process C account, again we have to check the information. So first of all, the units of process B will be transferred to process C to transfer or input from process B account. So how many units were being transferred? 9100 units at the cost of 27300. We had material, again labor, then we had wages and direct expenses. So the value of material was 500. The value of labor is 6500 given in the question itself, and the value of direct expenses is 200. Sorry, I have written twice wages, so it is not wages. To direct expenses, so value 2009. So this is we have given, right? And now by normal loss, the percentage of normal loss in process C was 8%. So 9100 into 8%. So you'll get the percentage of normal loss. 9100 into 8% is equal to 728 units. 728, right? Let me check the value of these units. So the value is C, the wastage of process C is 1 rupee per unit. So I'm writing here 1 rupee per unit. That means the value is 728, right? Now again we have to calculate the output by transfer to finished stock account. Now if you will transfer this to finished stock account, I think the output units are 8100 in this case, and we have to find out the abnormal loss. So 9100 plus, so here we have 8100 plus 728. So this is equal to 8828, sorry, 8828 minus 9100. The balancing is by abnormal loss. So abnormal loss units, you will get the total of this minus this. So this is the balancing units, 272, right? 272 units are abnormal loss. Now we have to find out the value again. So let me find out the value. So cost of 9100 units are equal to, the total of this is, the total is 36309, right? 36309. So I'm writing here 36309 minus the units of normal loss minus 728 minus 728. The value is also 728. You will get, it is like 8372, and the value is 35581, 35581. So 35581 divided by 8372, this is the cost of good units, and the value cost per good units is this. So we have to find out the value of 272 units, and the value of 272 units will be now 1156. So it is 1156. Calculate the balancing value here. So balancing value here is 34425. 34425. Created or accounted 36309. This is how we have to prepare process C account. Now I'm going to teach you how to prepare abnormal wastage account, normal wastage account, and abnormal effectiveness account, because we have abnormal effectiveness in this question, right? So this is first of all abnormal wastage account. Abnormal wastage account, right? So in case of abnormal wastage account, you have to show how much is the abnormal wastage, and in case if you have any value, you have to deduct that, right? So abnormal wastage account, again we have units and amount, unit, amount, unit, amount, right? So the value of abnormal wastage to process A. Now from process A, the abnormal wastage was 200 units, and the value of 200 units was 350. In process B, we had no abnormal wastage, rather we have abnormal effectiveness, and we'll show that abnormal effectiveness as a gain in abnormal effectiveness account. To process C, again we have loss in process C, abnormal loss in process C. Normal loss will be shown in normal loss account. So 1156 is the value. of 272 units. 272 units were there, 1156 is the value, right? Now, we know that these wastages can be sold at a particular amount. So the wastage, let me make you clear one thing. Here, the wastage of process A is sold at 25 paisa, process B at 50 paisa, and process C at 1 rupee per unit. So that doesn't mean that we are selling the wastage. Here the wastage does not mean only the normal loss, means any normal wastage. So we'll sell this and balance will be transferred to costing profit and loss account, right? So I'm writing here, by sale of wastage. So we had in process A, we have 200 units, I suppose, at 200 units at the rate of 25 paisa, and in process B we have 272 units at the rate of 1 rupee per unit. So the wastage will be sold 200 units at 25 paisa, that means 50 rupees, and 272 units at the rate of 1 rupee, so amount is also 270. Now the total here is it is 6. So the total here is 1506, and here we have 222. That means the difference by P&L account, transfer to P&L account. This is your balancing figure, and the balance amount will be transferred to P&L account, which is, how much is the balance amount? 1184, right? So this is, account is closed. So total is 1506. Here also 1506. Here the total is 472, right? So this is abnormal wastage. Similarly, we will prepare normal wastage account. So normal wastage account, again format is same, unit, amount, units, amount, units, amount, units, amount, right? So we had 3 normal wastage from process A, process B, and process C. So we have 300 units. 300 units, and in process 475, and then we had 728. The value is 75, 238, and here we have 728. Now by sale, we know that sale value also, by sale ABC. So sale was same, we had 300 units, so in case of normal wastage, let me show you how I have calculated the units. In normal wastage account, the normal loss was 300 units. Here the normal loss was 475 units, and in process C the normal loss was 728 units, right? So I am simply writing down the values here, right? 300 units, then we had 400 units, and then we have 728 units. So it is 75. Okay, here in process B, let us have a look at process B first of all. So in process B, look here, we have 475 units at normal loss and 75 were abnormal gain. So net normal loss was 400 units. So I'm showing here normal loss as 475 here, and I'm going to adjust here 400 units, and 75 we can show separately, right? Or you can show like this also, 475. The value of 475 units were 238. This account will match 728, right? The account will match. And last we are left with abnormal effectiveness account. Simply abnormal effectiveness account, right? So again we have units, amount, units and amount, units, amount, units, amount, right? Now in this case again we are going to transfer we have by process B, there were 75 units and the value was 225, right? That's it. You can show the normal loss like this, right? So that is done. Now thank you.